Let's get your South Dakota LLC set up correctly and make sure you aren't overspending on any unnecessary startup fees or ongoing expenses. Here are the 7 steps to create your LLC. Also, sign up below for our free LLC formation checklist. Step 1, name your LLC. The most important thing when choosing a name for your business is that it's unique. To make sure the name isn't already being used by another business in South Dakota, go to this page on the Secretary of State's website and type in the name you'd like to use. As you can see, you probably won't be able to name your new coffee business Starbucks. When submitting the documents to the state, you want to make sure to include limited liability company or an abbreviation like LLC at the end of the name. You can see a full list of naming requirements on this page. You'll find links to the name search tool and the naming requirements in the description of this video. Speaking of names, a bonus tip. When you've decided on a name for your LLC, I'd immediately go and reserve a domain name for your business as well. I'd recommend getting a .com domain if available. Most domain registrars charge from $10 to over $20 per year for a .com domain. We recommend getting your domain from spaceship.com, where you can get a domain for $9.06 for the first year and $10.16 for the annual renewals. You'll find a link to their website down below. Step 2, select a registered agent. This is a person or business that will receive important legal documents and notices from the state on your behalf and forward them to you. The registered agent's address will be listed publicly, so I wouldn't recommend being your own registered agent and using your home address as your registered agent's address. Your registered agent must keep normal business hours Monday to Friday, and you can't use a P.O. box. If you want to keep your address private, or if you don't want to have someone at a particular address Monday to Friday during business hours, we recommend hiring a registered agent. On this channel, we've reviewed multiple registered agents, and our favorite is Northwest Registered Agent. You can get the first year for free if they form your LLC, then they charge $125 per year to serve as your registered agent. Northwest charges $39 on top of the state fee to create your LLC. You'll find a link to Northwest's website in the description below. Step 3, submit an article of organization to the South Dakota Secretary of State and pay a fee of $150 if filing online, or $165 if you file by mail or in person. The articles of organization will include company name, business purpose, designated office address, your principal office address, registered agent's name and address, organizer's information, name and address of the person who submits the documents to the state, duration, if there is a date in the future when you'd like to dissolve your LLC, management type, so member managed or manager managed, manager information, and then the organizer's signature. If you file online, not only does it cost less, but it will be immediately processed. If you submit a paper filing, it can take several days before your LLC will be formed. Step 4, obtain an employer identification number, EIN. This may also be referred to as a federal tax ID. Think of it as a social security number for your business. If you're the only owner of your LLC and you won't have any employees, you could just use your social security number instead of an EIN, but in most cases it's better to have one. You may need one for banking, taxes, and for hiring employees. The application process is pretty straightforward and only takes a couple of minutes on the IRS's website. We have a video that walks you through how to get one. You'll find the link to that down below. Step 5, create an operating agreement. This document will state how your LLC will be managed. South Dakota law doesn't require you to have one, but I recommend creating one even if you're the only member of the LLC. Banks may also ask for a copy of your operating agreement when you go to open a business bank account. If you have a complicated situation with many business partners or investors, you may want to work with a lawyer to draft the operating agreement. But in many cases, especially if it's just you, you can use one of Northwest Registered Agent's free operating agreement templates that you'll find on this page, linked below. Step 6, open a business bank account. This will allow you to better keep your personal assets and business assets completely separate. It will allow you to more easily manage your finances, and it will help you maintain the liability protection your LLC provides. You'll find 2 videos below, one on how to open a business bank account and another on the best business bank accounts. To keep your LLC open and in good standing, step number 7. File an annual report and pay $50 if you file online or $65 if you file by mail or in person. This report declares the LLC's current ownership and contact information and is due by the end of the anniversary month that you formed your LLC each and every year. If, for example, you created your LLC on March 5th, 2025, you have to file your first annual report on or before March 31st, 2026. One quick note, if you're creating the LLC from abroad, you may need to file a beneficial ownership information report with the Treasury Department's FinCEN after forming your LLC. This requirement changed a lot over the last year, with the requirement recently being removed for US-based business owners. I'll link to FinCEN's website below where you can find the most up-to-date information. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing this is the first time you're creating a business, and all these steps could sound overwhelming. The South Dakota Secretary of State's website might not be the most user-friendly, and you could have questions along the way. Instead of going it on your own, as I just described, or potentially paying a lawyer thousands of dollars, I recommend working with a formation service to help you get your LLC set up correctly. Our favorite registered agent and formation service is Northwest Registered Agent. As I mentioned earlier, they'll help you form your LLC for $39 on top of the fee paid to the state. You'll also get their registered agent service for free for the first year and a free operating agreement template, something other formation services charge around $100 for. Now I wanted to quickly show you how in just a matter of minutes you can create an LLC with Northwest. If you use our affiliate link in the description, you'll come to a page that looks like this. By using the link in the description, we could earn a commission at no cost to you. If you like our content, it's a great way to support the channel. Click Get Started. Choose the type of business you'd like to create. We're forming an LLC, which has already been selected. Scroll down to select South Dakota as a state to form your LLC. In South Dakota, you'll pay the state fee of $150 plus the $39 Northwest charges. Your LLC formation will be processed in 1 business day. Click Continue. Enter the name of your LLC. If you have an attorney and you'd like them to receive a copy of lawsuits and other legal notices, select Yes and enter their email. Otherwise, leave it as No. Write a business purpose. What will your business do? Or select to use a generic business purpose. Select which physical address and mailing address you'd like to record to the state. I'll use our registered agent's address for both. Click Continue. How will your LLC be managed? Will it be member managed or manager managed? Will the members or owners manage the business, or will you elect a manager to run the day-to-day operations of the business for you? If at any point you have questions, you can click on the question icon to learn more. Also, if you continue to have additional questions or need assistance, you'll see their phone number listed here, or you can fill out this form on their contact page. I'll enter my name as an LLC member and use the registered agent address as the address to record with the state. If you have additional LLC members, click Add Member, enter their information, and when you're done, click Continue. Enter your contact information on this screen, name, phone number, and mailing address. Then enter your email and create a password to set up your Northwest account. Here you can get a 90-day trial for their business identity package, as well as purchase a domain, website, business email, or phone service. This is a good point to mention. We have a training that'll walk you through everything you need to start a business, like a domain, logo, website, business email, business bank account, and more. If you'd like access to this free training, sign up using the link in the description below. I won't add the free trial or anything else on this page. One of the things I really like about Northwest is that you can add anything you'd like individually. You aren't forced into purchasing an expensive package that includes a lot of things you don't need or want just for the one thing you do want. Here you can individually add a tax ID, S-Corp election with the IRS, mail services, trademark services, or trade name DBA. A few things you might want to consider. The tax ID. Northwest will get you your EIN for $50 if you have a social security number. If you want to do it on your own, again, there's a video in the description to walk you through how, but if you don't want to deal with the hassle and you're fine paying an extra $50, you can add it here. S-Corp election with the IRS. If you're just starting a business, you probably don't need this today, but one of the advantages of having an LLC is you can later decide to have your LLC taxed as an S-Corp. This can help you save money on taxes, but it normally doesn't make sense until after your business is earning somewhere in the range of $50,000 to $100,000 a year in profit. You'll find a video about S-Corps in the description. Another thing that you may want is a virtual office or mail forwarding. Unfortunately, Northwest doesn't offer these services in South Dakota. I'll add links in the description to Business Anywhere as well as Anytime Mailbox, 2 options for a virtual mailbox in South Dakota. Then the last step is to enter your payment information and click Done. In about a day, you'll have your new LLC. If you want to have Northwest help creating your LLC and you want to support our channel, don't forget to use our affiliate link in the description when you go to form your LLC. It's important that you don't make any common LLC mistakes with your newly created business. To avoid them, watch this video here. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.